Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to your reading for the week of October 23rd. We're just going to jump right in here, Taurus, and see what's going on for you. You have this Yang energy card and this Chop Wood card. Both cards basically say it's time to get to work. The Yang energy is, kind of like the Ace of Wands. It is kind of like a card of, taking action on something. And the Chop Wood card just says it's time to get to work. So whatever you're thinking about working on, or whatever you're thinking about creating or doing in your life, I would definitely get moving here. I feel it's going to lead to a lot of success for you. Sure, we'll take both of these. Why not? You have the sure, we'll take the cards just want to come out for you. We'll take all three of those. You have the Four of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Hangman. I feel like there's like something that you have been putting off here is really what I'm getting. I'm not, I'm getting more of this energy of kind of like putting something off or delaying something. And I kind of feel this reading is saying you could set yourself free clearly with these two cards here from whatever is, whatever it is that you've been kind of delaying. You have the Hangman here. The Hangman is a delay. Weird week because pretty much everyone has had the Hangman. Sometimes I feel that the Hangman, especially when everyone gets a card, for example, to me it really says that there's something going on collectively. And with the Hangman, it would tell me that I think people are waiting for the environment to be right to make a move on something. They're waiting for the perfect moment, basically. And I feel like this is saying, everything you need to do right now. So get moving. Whatever it is that you are wanting to start. You have the Knight of Wands here. And the Knight of Wands is like a card of kind of needing to go on an adventure. He is just moving. He is moving towards enthusiasm. He's moving towards his excitement. He's also kind of moving towards mysteries as well. Like, he doesn't know all the answers. He doesn't know exactly what he needs to do with his life necessarily, but he should do it. So he kind of needs to get moving. And so I would get moving towards whatever it is that you're working on in your life, right? You have the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is a card of resting, relaxing, recovering. So, I do feel it would be a good time for you to practice resting, relaxing, recovering, whatever you're doing in life. Again, maybe I kind of feel also that some of you have been in a period of resting, relaxing, recovering, and just healing in general. But it looks to me like you are now leaving that period of time behind. I feel this is saying okay, you've gathered your energy, you've gathered your resources. Now it's time to take action. With the Four of Swords, you have the Seven of Wands. Yeah, Seven of Wands is a card of commitment. It's a card of conviction as well. I always say, when you believe something deep down inside with the Seven of Wands, that's when you become successful. So, it's a card of really, really believing that something is going to be successful for you, or that you can have success with something. This could be anything. I know I'm speaking generally here, but you can't make this up, Taurus. I just noticed this. Your last card says, following your heart will lead to the right things. Are you kidding? Every single reading I do for you talks about following your heart. I think, personally, because Jupiter and Taurus, Uranus and Taurus, there is a certain element of, heart-based energy that is going on right now because of that. I think sometimes Uranus and Taurus kind of encourages us more to focus on our heart, and so it's showing up in your sign, and that's what is going on here. But I feel like you need to commit to what your heart is telling you to do. With the Knight of Wands, you have the Ace of Cups here. Yes, you do have the Ace of Cups twice. I thought so. You end with the Ace of Cups, so there could be a love offer coming in for you here. Knight of Wands could be a fire sign for sure. You get fire with me a lot. It could be any sign, doesn't matter. This is a general reading. It could be a Capricorn as well, or it could be a person with Capricorn in their chart or whatever, especially going this way here. You have this Groom card, which says husband on it. So, it doesn't matter. Husband, wife, whatever you want. I don't care. And it could be any sign. With the Hangman, you have this Judgment card. See, this is an enlightenment. Hangman, his head is glowing, enlightenment. Judgment is kind of enlightenment, kind of. Because normally the people in the coffins on this card, it's they're waking up to new ideas. They're waking up to a new direction that they could go in their life. They just have to move in that direction. So, I feel for a lot of you, This is saying like embrace those new directions. They are going to lead to a lot of success. They are going to lead to growth. They are going to lead to abundance and, all that other good stuff. So there you go. Next, you have this cat card. It says jealousy, gossip. You have this groom. It says husband, marriage on it. So again, you could be meeting someone in love. You have 6 of Cups, the Lovers, the 9 of Cups. I kind of feel you could be attracting a person that people are going to be jealous of. So there you go. If you're looking for love, it looks like you're attracting a real one here, Taurus. I would say it's definitely a new person, like not someone you've dated before or anything. Even though you have the 6 of Cups here, it doesn't matter. To me, 6 of Cups does not represent an ex coming back. I say it all the time. That I know every reader and their mother says that, but to me, it doesn't. Even if you read any old tarot books, they literally say, like Golden Tarot, for example, the book literally says, do not go back to the past with the 6 of Cups. So it's just a card of thinking about the past. And 6 of Cups really is a card of soulmates, so you could be attracting someone who, you could be attracting a new soulmate or someone who will be a soulmate for you here, and, I definitely feel that. With the 5 of Cups, the 5 of Cups, of course, can represent, like, disappointments. I kind of feel like you have to let go of past disappointments here. With the 5 of Cups, I might have said 6 of Cups, but whatever. So again, if you've had people who have disappointed you in the past or anything like that, this could represent like needing to let go of past people or past situations, and needing to let go of, always being disappointed. Like he's focusing on the disappointment. He's not focusing on these 2 cups and this bridge and this castle. I always say the solution to the 5 of Cups is to be grateful for the things that you do have, because that will lead you to, bigger and better things. And I feel like that's what you need in your life here is like bigger and better things with the 5 of Cups. So, I would just focus on newness, new stuff, new things. There you go. You have this 9 of Cups in the Lovers. Again, I feel like you're getting something you wish for in love, if you want love. If you don't want love, I would just say that you're getting something you wish for. And even if you do want love, again, I do feel this could be something that you've been wishing for, like work or business-wise as well. Lovers can just represent a new path. I always say that Lovers was traditionally a card of the crossroads, just having a choice to make, and it's like saying you're picking a new choice. I feel like you're clear on your path, right? If we go this way, you go Queen of Swords to the Ace of Cups. This would be following your heart. Going this way would not be. So, again, your head and your heart seem like they might be a little kind of like disconnected. Like your head is telling you one thing, your heart is telling you another. Clearly, this reading is encouraging you. Literally, your last card says follow your heart. So I would move towards, your heart. I've been telling you this for like months now. With the 6 of Cups, you have the Queen of Cups. Literally, this is why every single reading, you have the 6 of Cups. You cannot make this up. So every single reading, I tell you to follow your heart because you have the Queen of Cups in it. And the Queen of Cups is very heart-based. The Ace of Cups, which you have twice, is your heart as well. And so that's it. That's what I'd be paying attention to. With the 5 of Cups, you have the 7 of Cups, 2 7s here. 7 of Wands, 7 of Cups. 2 7s is internal fears that don't exist. So I do feel it is time for you to let go of any fears that you're having. This could be fears that you're not good enough or that you don't deserve something or whatever. 7 of Cups also says you need to stop fantasizing about something and you need to manifest it down on earth. On a traditional 7 of Cups, he's like looking up. He's got those 7 cups above him and they have good things and there are, good things and bad things in those cups, but he needs to like bring them down to earth. He needs to find out how something is going to go. He shouldn't just be like imagining how something is going to go. With the 9 of Cups and the Lovers, you have the 9 of Wands here. 9 of Wands is a card of not giving up. Interesting that Virgo also had the 7 of Wands and the 9 of Wands. They had them actually in the other deck, the main deck, but you have it in this clarifying deck. And I kind of feel like this is encouraging you to open up. It could be you opening up in love. The 9 of Cups could also say that you need to open up to some sort of dream. And I also feel like you need to kind of like let go of past disappointments. But the 9 of Wands can represent being too guarded and, again, needing to open up to something new. So I kind of feel a little bit like you're holding yourself back a little bit here in this reading. But let's see. You have 3 cards here. You have this peacock spirit, says, let it shine. What do you know? You have this dog spirit. It says, be loyal to what you love. Are you kidding? And you have the scarab beetle. It says, magic works through you. So I kind of feel that you are able to create things. Here, I'll show you like this so you can see the animals here. But I feel like you need to realize that you're able to create what you want in your life. And you have to like start moving in those directions. You have the 8 of Swords, Devil, and the Queen of Swords. I feel like you're stuck to something, or you feel like something is keeping you stuck. So, the 8 of Swords represents only seeing one way of doing things when there are many ways to do whatever it is that you want in life. And so I feel like this is really encouraging you to open up to new ways of doing things, plain and simple. And so I would open up to, new ways to do whatever you're wherever you're feeling stuck in life. Let's put it that way. It's like, this is saying to me that just, trying something new is going to be the thing that sets you free. The other thing is that you do have the Knight of Swords here. And the Knight of Swords is showing up in the area of the good stuff. So there could actually be a person that is helping you. And I feel like I've said this to you in the past as well. This could be a mentor, a parent, someone you look up to that is coming in, that's helping you or providing advice or whatever. So don't be afraid to tap into your resources of like other people to get help. You have this Devil. So the Devil is about, toxic energy, being bound to something. I feel like you feel bound to something, or you feel like, I wouldn't say cursed, but maybe you feel like things are just going to be the same. Sometimes that's how I feel about the 5 of Cups. It's not like, it's not like accurate tarot, but sometimes with the 5 of Cups, I feel like the 5 of Cups is really saying that whoever I'm reading for, it, feels that this is their story right here is spilt cups, So I feel like some of you are, it's like maybe you are, I wouldn't say you're attached to the idea that your life is just going to be full of disappointments, but, it kind of gives me that vibe. And I feel that this reading is encouraging you to be a little bit more positive. Even the Knight of Cups says you need to bathe in the energy of something that you want, and that will change your life. I mean, literally going here, releasing the idea that things cannot be perfect for you is probably going to change your life with the Wheel of Fortune. You have the Queen of Swords. Again, I feel like this is clarity just when you need it. Those are literally the words that I'm getting off of the Queen of Swords. I always say she only has clouds halfway up her body, which means that she sees things clearly for the first time. And so I feel like this is clarity just when you need it. It's like you are getting the clarity of maybe the direction you need to take, or the directions you need to move in, or, whatever you want to call it. It's like you're finally seeing, clearly what your heart is telling you to do right here. Ace of Cups. So I feel like that's pretty simple with the Queen of Swords. This could be a love offer, by the way. Again, Ace of Cups can be a new love offer. I don't know. Everybody's had love like crazy in the readings this week. With the 8 of Swords, you have the 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands in this situation, I feel like, is encouraging you to take a risk. 5 of Wands is conflict and competition. You could be comparing yourself too much to other people as well. So, again, if you're comparing your success to someone else's success, obviously everybody has their own path to success. So, I think it's perfectly acceptable to, learn from how other people became successful, but then you need to take that and apply it to your own experience, because, your story is not going to be someone else's. And why would you want it to be anyway? It's like if you had the same story of success as someone else, then your story would be insignificant. Someone has already done it. So it's better to do it your own way. And the other thing I would say here is, again, 5 of Wands, a card I call Indiana Jones. These people normally on the 5 of Wands that are fighting, they're using sticks to fight. They're not using swords. They are learning how to fight. But it kind of is a card that represents like going on some crazy adventure to get your treasure. With the Devil, you have the Hierophant here. You showing up. I'm wondering if you're attracting a Capricorn here, or someone with a lot of Capricorn in their chart at least. So that's a possibility. I also feel like this could be saying, hey, Taurus, get your ass moving, because, the Devil, on a very simple level, I will say that these people, they have animal horns on their heads. And it kind of represents our baser instincts, kind of like root chakra energy. And sometimes I feel with the Devil that it says we have all this creative energy, which root chakra energy, not a bad thing, but maybe we need to bring it up to our head and express it into the world. So it's like, and I see this with the 7 of Cups, it's like you're clearly dreaming of something, or you have the creative vibes going, but you need to bring it down to earth. With the Queen of Swords, you have the Empress. Yes, definitely a lot of abundance coming in for you if you go this way here. I also feel like someone could find you very attractive with the Empress. So, you could be meeting a person. Definitely could be another Earth sign. You have like a ton of Earth energy here. Just even right here alone. This is Taurus. It could be any sign, general reading, but Earth definitely stands out to me. I would also say that I feel like whatever you're working on, there's like a lot of success, especially if you're like becoming obsessed with it. You have this card that says, following your heart will lead to the right things. There you go. You have this transporter card that says, things will manifest much sooner than you think. All right, there you go. It's like things are happening behind the scenes, even if you don't feel like it. So, it's like sometimes I think people think that their success happened overnight, but really it's like 20 years of work that just all added up to success now. And, that's kind of what I feel for you is it's like maybe you feel like success has taken a long time, but really it hasn't. It's taken a long time, but you could be thinking like when you become successful in the near future that like, oh, this happened overnight, but really it didn't. What I'm trying to spit out here is that what's popping into my head is that there might be some things where you're saying like, oh, when you become successful, you might be looking back and saying, oh, this was so easy. I should have done this. I should have done that. But I really feel this reading is encouraging you to live in the present or the future. It's like saying, it's like whenever you become successful or you get something that you want, it's like it's so easy to look back and say, oh, I should have done this and that. But I think that just keeps you stuck in the past. It's time to change your story. I'm surprised nothing about that came up in this reading, right? Because every single reading I do for you, Taurus, is like, you need to change your story. And if you keep telling that old story, that's what you're going to get. So I think it's important when you get this rapid success here that you tell the new story. Like, oh, I become successful rapidly. That way you can become successful rapidly again. And, don't tell yourself these, past stories. This is the area of the good stuff, by the way. You have the Knight of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ace of Cups. Excuse me. The Knight of Swords is something that's rushing into your life quickly. So, this could be success rushing in. It could also be communication from a person rushing into your life. I kind of feel for a lot of you, it's just that card. It says things will manifest much sooner than you think. So keep working on your powers of manifestation. You have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is a change in your fortunes. Obviously with that card there, it looks like things like your fortunes are changing very quickly or things are turning in your favor. With the Wheel of Fortune, I always encourage people to double down on those successes. It's like just because something becomes successful easily doesn't mean that you should just stop, right? I would double down on the success. It's kind of like wherever the success is coming in your life, I would, feed it more energy basically. Or, I think the easiest way to do this is also just to express gratitude. Five of Cups, the solution to the Five of Cups is gratitude. So again, people ask me all the time, how do I double down on my successes? And I always say, well, you could work harder if it's coming in through work, or you could put more energy into it, or you can just practice gratitude and being grateful for something longer. Again, most people, what they do is they get a success, they rush right past it to the next one. It's like when you take a minute to pause and you truly express gratitude, then you're expanding it more. You have the Ace of Cups, and again, I do feel there could be a love offer, excuse me, coming in for you, or, this could just be your energy overflowing here. With the Knight of Swords, you have the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is, again, quick success, so clearly there is like a rapid manifestation happening here. With the Wheel of Fortune, you have the High Priestess. Right here. You have divine counterparts here with the High Priestess and the Hierophant. This could be like a very spiritual connection that's coming in for you. Something that's, to me, the Hierophant and the High Priestess are actually better divine counterparts than the Emperor and the Empress. It's like a more spiritual connection. It's more, and it's kind of like two good superpowers as well. The Hierophant is the connection between the heavens and the earth. Like he can take ideas from the heavens and bring them down to earth. The High Priestess, on the highest vibration version, she embraces mystery, and so she's able to like look into new ideas. And the Hierophant is the one that can bring them down to earth. So like power couple vibes here. With the Ace of Cups, you have the Three of Cups. Three of Cups is, of course, a celebration. So I feel like you're about to be celebrating something important in your life. I kind of feel like saying you're celebrating a milestone as well. So if there's something that you like have wanted in your life that you don't have, it's some sort of milestone, I feel, and that's what you're manifesting. Sorry, my COVID is catching up to me here. I'm way better than I was, but the cough just won't go away. You have this bow. It says you are highly thought of. Definitely Empress. There's a lot of attention here as well. So, whatever you can do to get attention would be a good idea. You have this woman card that says dealings or relationships with a woman. I always clarify these cards. And you have this casket. It says someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. Some of you could be ending relationships, or you could just be cutting toxic people out of your life. You have this fox that says shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. I mean, that's the name of the game right now, for like the next 10 years at least. If you're starting a business, like how can you bootstrap it? Even if you have a lot of money, how can you do it with no money? I keep encouraging people to bootstrapping something right now is the way to go. Being resourceful, being smart with how you do things, starting with like the smallest product possible or the smallest idea possible will just lead to major success. You have this chair empty. It says someone is leaving your life. See, I feel like you're finally, I'm going to pull another card because I feel like you're really just letting go of the past here. Five of Cups, something that didn't work out. Could be a person, but as that casket card says, it could just be a situation. You have this quill. It says get back to basics. Yes, I am a huge fan of just keeping it obvious, keeping it simple right now. Don't overcomplicate things. Don't make things harder than they need to be. Every single reading I've done for everyone for the past 6 months has been keep it simple. You have this knot card. It says unsuccessful plans. When something doesn't work, I feel like you just need to get comfortable finding another way. It is what this reading is saying. Being flexible. That's how you're going to rapidly manifest whatever you're manifesting here. This looks pretty good here, Taurus. So thank you for being here and definitely enjoy your week.